Hi there, I'm Han.
And I'm Kat, and we're Brews and Reviews. So you may have noticed we're in a different location. This is probably the only video we're actually going to film here, because this is my house and I'm moving next week, so...
She's moving with me.
Yeah, be good. Anyway, we're down here because we went to the cinema today to watch a film, which is the subject of this video. Yeah. So today we went to see Alien Covenant.
It just wasn't great.
It was bad.
It really was. It was such a disappointment, like,
yeah.
We're a big fan of the Alien films.
Yeah, particularly the first two movies, and then it sort of trails off. But, I mean, we've seen them, and, you know, I like the franchise as a whole, but the first two movies are the best.
Yeah.
And this was bad.
Yeah. Just nowhere near on par.
Just bad. Yeah. I can't... Ugh.
So, first of all, we thought we were going to do just a brief, sort of spoiler-free description of the film.
Yeah. This is where we can't describe it because we were so bored, we'd forgotten what happened.
Like the first half an hour, I completely lost interest.
So much exposition.
Yeah.
Well, so basically, it's about a ship that is transporting 2,000 colonists. There are 15 members of the crew, including one synth. They discover a planet that is habitable and decide that they're going to take a look.
Yeah,
detour, because why not? Who needs reconnaissance missions or anything? That's not important. They go there and things go wrong, obviously, because it's an alien movie.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's an alien movie, but it wasn't an alien movie. It just wasn't an alien movie.
It didn't feel like an alien movie. It just...
No suspense.
Oh, that was the worst thing. How can you have an alien film and not have suspense?
Yeah.
What is that? What's wrong with you, Ridley Scott? What's wrong with you?
And it's like the characters though. The characters are so dull. Like, well, they weren't dull. It's just
they were dull. Like for the most part.
We don't even remember them, do we? We remembered one character's name. One.
And there's like...
He wasn't even my... I suppose he wasn't particularly my favourite, but...
Who was your favourite, though? Because you don't spend any time getting to know anybody.
No.
It's very fast-paced. It moves a little bit too quickly. It doesn't build anything. Things just happen. So... It's just not good. The setting of this movie was just nowhere near as good as usual.
No. I mean, I think what I liked about the previous Alien films is that, you know, it was set in space, in a spacecraft. You know, there's a bit of a creepy element about it because there's no escape. Like, if that creature is on that ship, you can't run from it, you know. Whereas the majority of this, well, the whole film basically is on a planet and there's like a cave. And it just, I think it makes it seem a bit spoofy.
It's not. It
takes
doesn't
it away
feel.
from like the, I suppose as well, the sci-fi elements.
Yeah.
Like
could have been in like the countryside or something. Like I think the thing that you're missing the most is the amazing design elements. And there were a few creepy things with like giant heads carved into the wall, but you're missing the fantastic designs that are usually throughout that inspired the Alien movies. You miss that in this because they're just on a planet and they're not... The planet doesn't have anything to do with the aliens making a hive or anything like that. No, it's just a planet and it's just boring design.
So this is the section where we go a bit spoilery. So if you haven't seen the film and you don't want the spoilers. If you don't want the spoilers, maybe turn off now.
Yeah. But for anyone who is still here, we're going to get into more detail.
Yes.
I'm going to start off with the characters. And I suppose Catherine Waterston's character?
Yeah, Daniel's.
Yeah. She's
definitely not Ripley, is she?
No.
Like in all the Aliens, there's been a really strong female lead.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't think this had it. But I don't think it was focused on the crew enough. And
No, it didn't go into detail about any
No.
of the characters. You didn't get to know or care about any of them. And she was one of the ones that was focused on most,
Yeah.
and we still don't think that there was much going on there.
No.
I mean, she was better than I thought she was going to be, because I wasn't sure about the actress in general, but, you know, she was alright, but, I mean...
Personally, I thought she was a bit of a wet fish, but
Yeah.
I didn't connect with her in any way. I didn't personally think, oh, do you know what? If I'm on if I'm on a spacecraft and an alien is chasing after me, I'm gonna look to her to save me, because I wouldn't.
No, none of them. I wouldn't get any of them. But they just seem to sort of... Things just seem to happen to them. It's like bam, 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 bam,
That's
dead, dead. Yeah. Like,
And there was no fight. There was nothing.
no, they just got killed.
Yeah.
To me, it felt like a bad Hollywood B-movie. You know, the sort of like, oh, I'm gonna make a scary movie and it's gonna be horrifying and jump scare, someone died, blood splatter on the screen. That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
Like, people made stupid decisions that are the type of decisions like running up the stairs in a horror movie. Don't do that, that's stupid.
Yeah. Well, like when she tapped on the thing for the alien to come, and then it's like, love, surely you should have climbed up the ladder first.
Yeah.
That would have been the more logical move instead of nearly getting killed. If that didn't get trapped, then you would be dead.
Yeah.
Logical thinking.
Yeah, I'm the one that
Saves lives.
decided, the other woman that decided, most of my crew, the crew has died because an alien is out there. I know, I'm just gonna go and have a bath
Because
in
that
a
is
cave.
the top of my priorities.
No love. I think I'd be stinking it up, back to back with the rest of my crew, with my guns out, going, nobody's killing me today.
Exactly.
Now we want to talk about the plot. It's basically an alien origin story,
Yeah.
and not the one we wanted. Not the one anyone wanted.
No.
This is a story that is less about aliens and more about David.
David the Synth.
From Prometheus, that just...
Like, who cares? Like who cares?
Yeah.
We want aliens, not David the Synth.
I mean, I get where they were trying to go with, like, creation and trying to go into the deeper morals, but I don't care about the deeper morals of a synth.
I want to be scared the wits out of by aliens.
Yeah. I want to sit there going, what's going to happen next? Who's going to die? Oh gosh, what's going to happen? But I was just sat there going, oh yeah.
Oh, it's David.
David.
Oh, what's he got up his sleeve now?
What's he going to do? I mean, everyone was just stupid.
Yeah.
Like, he was in that movie too much. The twist when he was actually Walter, was it? The other synth?
Don't know. Don't know
Don't care.
his name.
Don't remember his name. The twist was bad. It was completely obvious that it was him. The ending with him bringing aliens onto the colonist ship. Yeah. Okay. Obvious.
Yeah.
And just... I don't
Do
care.
you know what I really
Rubbish.
didn't like though? What I like about aliens, like not just a film, just aliens in general, is the fact that they could exist. Who knows? But this film took that away because humans created them. You know, it completely... As soon as that came to light, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It
It's
took an edge off
disappointing.
them, because I think for me it made, because we created them, it made them destructible, whereas before in the other ones they were proper scary. You know, they had something about them, didn't they? And
Yeah.
I feel like once you know that they were created and they're not just there, that they're not just in existence somewhere on a planet.
Yeah, the fear of the unknown is a
Yeah,
big part of
yeah.
aliens, and you don't know where they come from. You don't know how they've gotten to these different planets. That's a good thing when you're having a suspenseful horror movie. This takes that away,
Yeah.
and you end up with something like, that could happen on this planet.
Yeah.
That it almost felt like with the pathogen bit as well.
Oh, see, as soon as that happened, honestly, we just went, what is that? Like, what is that? I found that bit really cheesy. Like, I was looking at it, I was like,
Yeah, it was kind of bad CGI, like where you follow it into the ear or up the nose.
It just shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, it
shouldn't have happened.
There are so many storytelling techniques you could do. There are so many things ways to get aliens into people, and they chose some dust from
some magic dust that
went right up someone's nose.
Surprisingly, there was a section that we did like in the film, wasn't there? And it was the part where obviously
you see it in the trailer.
Yeah, where the first guy comes back from, you know, separating from the group after being infected by the magical dust.
Yeah.
And then, so obviously they don't really know what's happening. Then they get put in the medical room, and obviously the woman locks her friend in there with this guy who's like...
Well, she could be infected too, and so I mean, it's a logical decision, which we love logical decisions.
Yes.
And that bit is your traditional sort of chest bursting scene.
Yeah.
And then running away from the unknown.
And the thing is as well, you could sense fear. Like, you really, really could. In the characters, like I was like, oh, like I was leaning towards Patty, oh. But then it was over.
Yeah, it happened very, very quickly.
Yeah.
If they'd have slowed it down a little bit, because once the chest burster comes out, well, it kind of comes out of his back, so it's kind of a back burster, but once it comes out and the woman is locked in the room with it, it sort of just gets up and starts moving towards her and then starts mauling her. Like, the beauty of the original Alien film is when that chest burster came out, it disappeared. Like, where did it go? And everyone is just there, shocked and confused and thinking, oh my god. But this one, in Alien Covenant, it just got up, started mauling this woman's face. She died.
It just felt like they were really dumb. Like, in the original Aliens, I feel like you never underestimated them. You could see them, like, figuring stuff out. Whereas in this one, they were just like...
Yeah, the aliens were just bad.
No, and that's why I wasn't scared of them.
No,
because there was nothing to them.
They were also very different. Design-wise, very much the same, except they stood up and walked like humans.
Yeah.
And they lost that creature-ness, the unknown. They were too familiar to humans that... And it just made it like... why should I be scared of you? You just jump a bit. Sure, you bleed acid. Sure, you kill people in like 2 seconds flat, and then you just disappear for a while. But
we were saying, weren't we? Because we literally watched Alien on TV like about a week ago.
Aliens.
Oh, Aliens, sorry. Aliens, like a week ago.
Yeah.
Because it was on telly and we just was like, oh, Aliens, let's watch it.
Yeah, there's no way we couldn't turn it up. We stayed up till like 1 o'clock in the morning because we couldn't.
And then we literally said as well, and obviously before we'd watched this film, we were talking about how the design of the aliens were the most creepiest things ever.
Yeah.
Like, if you came across one of them aliens,
you run.
Oh my god.
Run away.
They generally, like in them films, they generally terrify me.
Yeah.
But in this, I just didn't feel that.
Yeah.
And it's quite a shame, really, because especially like when they do go all human-y, I think it just
takes away.
Yeah.
Back onto something else I did like about the film. I really liked the lighting. I thought that it was well done. It's extremely dark, and I know that was the intention of the DOP, and that was well done. I liked the colours.
Overall, what do you think we'd rate it?
Really, this film probably gets about a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
Which is
Definitely
such a shame.
Not very high.
You know, an Alien film should be so much better than that, and I'm sad that it wasn't.
Yeah.
So if you enjoyed this review, and maybe if you enjoyed the film and disagree with some of our points,
please let us know.
Yeah, if you agree with them, if you disagree with them,
we'd like to know. We'd like to hear everyone's opinions.
Yeah. So we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Ugh.